morning, students. So today the last topic in relations and functions, that is nothing but binary operations. We already sent that material also. Okay, exercise 1.4 binary operations. Okay, so what is a binary operation? For suppose consider star or circle. Star or circle is said to be a binary operation on a set capital A. Is said to be a binary operation on a set capital A. There is a mapping from A cross A to A be a function. There is a mapping from A cross A to A. Okay, for suppose let A comma B belongs to capital A. The binary operation is defined as star A comma B represented as A star B, which is also belongs to A. That is the meaning of this one. What is A cross A? A cross A is nothing but a Cartesian product, right? So that means the elements of A cross A is nothing but order pairs, right? So the star is an operation, right? Star is an operation. It is nothing but a binary operation. Why? Because they are operating on two elements. They are operating on two elements, right? So therefore this is called binary operation. So here the star is nothing but addition, multiplication, subtraction, division, and not only these four, we can define newly A plus B plus B square, A plus B plus 4, A into B by 4. Like this, there is a number of types of operations. Are you understand? The relation between two elements is nothing but binary operation. You can remember like that. So here the operation can be denoted like this or this. The meaning of this one, the entire thing is, you can apply any operation on the Cartesian product. The element must be belongs to a set. For example, consider two elements 3, 5, right? Belongs to a natural numbers. Now my binary operation is plus. My binary operation is usual addition. So then what happened? According to this, 3 plus 5 is equal to 8, which is belongs to n or not? Which is belongs to n. So therefore plus is a binary operation on a set n. Once again I repeat, plus is a binary operation on a set n. This is also known as closure property. In 6th class, 7th, 8th, in that we have this type of properties. Closure property. You know the properties? Closure property, associative property, identity, inverse, and commutative. These 5 properties are very important on binary relations. Okay, next. What about minus? For suppose I consider the star is a minus. What happened? 3 minus 5 minus 2. Take reverse. 5 minus 3, because I want subtraction is the main agenda. Okay, so A minus B or B minus A, whatever that is belongs to your set. So this is belongs to n, but this is not belongs to n, because n is a natural number. There is no negative value, right? So for that, this is not belongs to n. So now what we conclude from this statement? Minus is a binary operation on n, or minus is not a binary operation on n. What is the conclusion? Minus is not a binary operation. Why? Because according to the definition, A cross A star B belongs to A. That means whenever we define the set, in that after completion of the operation, that result, what is the result? Minus 2. The resultant is also belongs to that set or not? That is the main important in closure property. So here minus 2 does not belongs to n. So therefore minus is not closer in n. That means minus is not a binary operation on n. What about multiplication? Multiplication. So 3 into 5 is 15. You must and should these two elements are belongs to n only. Sir, I consider 3 and minus 5, but minus 5 is not belongs to n. Why you can consider like that? Are you understand? So the two elements is belongs to n only, because the two elements is nothing but on a cross a, right? It is mapping from a cross a to a. That is you want to check. Okay. So 15 is belongs to n. So now we conclude that this can be written like this order play. Capital N with a binary operation into is a binary operation on n, right? Multiplication is a binary operation on a set n. Now what about division? Just I put, right? Division. 3 divided by 5, 5 divided by 3. This is not minus 2, right? Because division, what happened? It is 3 by 5, it is 5 by 3. Both elements does not belong to n. So now, what is our conclusion? Division is not a binary operation on n. Division is not a binary operation on n. Are you understand? This is the binary operation. And one statement, what is the binary operation? By taking any two elements, because it is binary. By taking any two elements, applying the operation is nothing but either star or circle. Okay, whatever that is. But that is nothing but addition, multiplication, subtraction, division, and there is any other definition. We have some more problems, we can solve for that. Okay. So by applying these operation, the resultant one is also belongs to that set. That is a binary operation or closure property. Otherwise, that is not a binary operation. Clear? Now, there is one note point. So, minus is not a binary operation on n. No. Minus is a binary operation on z, q, real numbers. Please check once. Minus is a binary operation on z, q, r. First of all, I consider z. Z is an integers. Integers consisting of negative numbers, 0 and positive numbers. Now I want to apply the minus. 3 minus 5 is equal to minus 2, which is belongs to z, and 5 minus 3 is equal to 2, which is also belongs to z. Are you understand? So clearly minus is a binary operation on z. But what is our previous statement? Minus is not a binary operation on n, because binary operation set. Binary operation is same. Set changes, property change. That is my conclusion. Are you understand once again? Binary operation is fixed. That is minus. Minus is not a binary operation on n, but minus is a binary operation on z. Minus is a binary operation on q, rational numbers. Minus is a binary operation on r. Are you understand this point? Clear? So the binary operation is depending upon the set. So that's why I am writing like this. Star is a binary operation on a set. Set is most important. When set changed, the binary operation is also may be binary operation or may not be binary operation. Please check once with respect to set. That is the most important. Right? Now properties. This is the idea behind the binary operation. Now, properties. So, binary operation is nothing but closure property, right? What is associative property? First, suppose star is a binary operation. For any element A, B, C belongs to capital A is said to be associative. Same. A star B star C is equal to A star B star C, like your associative property, right? So bracket changes. These are very important. They are asking in your examination. They are giving one binary relation. Please check this is associative or commutative, like that problems are there. That's why you have to know this property. Now, what is the next one? identity. Identity property. What is identity property? What is identity property? So, by taking an element, okay, and choosing the another element, the second element, the result is the original element only. Once again I repeat. A is an arbitrary element from the set, and take any element which is E. I denoted this is like E, okay, because of identity. Okay, A star E, we want what is A only, because this way this is called identity. My identity indicates myself. Similarly, the identity element gives the identity of the original element. Clear? And similarly, E cross A commutative, because identity property is commutative. You can reverse, therefore the result is this. Are you understand? I think for every element there exists E. A star E is equal to A or E star A, right? So this E is known as, this element E is known as identity element. Okay, right? Next, inverse. What is inverse element? What is the meaning of inverse? There is an element A, there exists an element B, there is an operation A star B, we get identity element. What is that? We get identity element. Then A and B are inverse. I think in matrices, what is identity matrix? Right, in inverse, A into A inverse, we get I, right? A into A inverse. In same manner here, the A and A inverses are inverses. Same, I want inverse property. Okay, A into B is equal to identity element, right? So A star B, I want E. E is nothing but identity. Then we say that B is the inverse of A. Similarly, B star B. A star B is equal to B star A is equal to E. Then we say that B is the inverse element of A. Are you understand? What about next last property, commutative? Commutative property. There is a two elements A and B. A star B is equal to B star A. For every A comma B belongs to that set. A comma B belongs to A, right? A star B is equal to B star A. Not only star, it is a circle plus sum. That means plus, minus, division, whatever that you can satisfy this property. It is called commutative. Star is a commutative. Star is a commutative. Here star is associative. The property is associative property. Star is an identity. We want this type of element. Star is an inverse. We want this type of relation. A star B is equal to A star B is equal to B star A is equal to E. And star is in a commutative, we want this property A star B is equal to B star A. These are the properties. Once again I repeat the properties. First one is closure, that is nothing but binary operation. The next one is associative, and the third one is identity. Fourth one is inverse. Fifth one is commutative. Clear? In your degree classes there is another one, satisfies these four, it is called group. Satisfies commutative also, it is called abelian group. That is not in your syllabus. Up to here only in your syllabus. Right? And satisfy these properties or not is the main important of the your syllabus, and there is a 1 mark question or 2 mark questions based on this. Right? Now I am running into the exercise. I think I covered introduction part. I already gave the material. Go through that. I enter into the exercise. And today is the last class. I think relations and functions are closed. Okay, already starts determinants, right? We will start another lesson in the next class. Okay, ma'am. Now, exercise 1.4. What is the question? Determine whether or not each definition star given below as a binary operation. In that star is not a binary operation. Justify for this. What is the question, that one? They are giving some binary operations in the following. We want to check there is a binary operation or not. First, suppose it is not a binary operation, they want to justify answer. What is the meaning of justify answer? They want an example. Right? So, first question. A star B is equal to A minus B. A star B is equal to A minus B. Here A comma B belongs to on Z plus. What is the meaning of Z plus? It is nothing but natural numbers only. Why? Because there is no negative. Z plus means only positive. But they want minus. A minus B is the your binary relation. Here A star B is defined like this, A minus B. So it is not a binary relation. I know that, right? Why? Because I want to take 3 comma 5 belongs to Z plus. Now 3 star 5. What is the 3 star 5? 3 minus 5. The definition is like this. 3 star 5 is nothing but 3 minus 5, which is equal to minus 2. Minus 2 does not belong to Z plus. Please understand, Z plus is only positive numbers. It is not all integers. Negative numbers is not there in Z plus. Right? Further, minus 2 does not belong to Z plus. So therefore, minus is not a binary operation on Z plus. This is the solution. One more question. Right? Now, another one. Very easy, ma. You can understand the first thing is the binary operation. You know about binary operation? These problems are very easy. By seeing only we can say that this is a binary operation or not, like that. And associative and commutative is the most important after that. Next, A star B is equal to, the relation is AB. AB means usual multiplication on Z plus. This is your second problem. Is binary operation or not? Yeah, we already did, right? It is a binary operation. Take again, I have to choose only 2 examples, 3 comma 5. Okay, 2 numbers, 3, 5. Why? Because that is a fixed numbers, there is no mistake in that. You can also choose like that only. 3 comma 5, 3 star 5. What is 3 star 5? 3 into 5. What is 3 into 5? 15. 15 is belongs to Z plus or not? Yes. So therefore, star is binary operation on Z plus because it is multiplication, right? Next, third one. A star B is equal to AB square. This is the special type of definitions I already told, right? Addition, multiplication, division, subtraction. From effect of these 4, there is another definition is AB square, right? What is the meaning? This is not multiplication, right? This is a multiple types. First of all, you multiply B into B, that is B square. After that, you multiply with A. Like this, there is an operation. And AB by 4, that is also one of the operation. Okay, don't confuse like that. Okay, no problem. On which set? It is an OR. On OR means it maximum satisfied. Why? Because the real numbers is consisting of all numbers. Automatically, A comma B belongs to R. Right? B belongs to R. B square is belongs to R or not? A comma B square is also belongs to R. Are you understand? A comma B belongs to R. B is there. B into B. B square is also there. 5 is there. 25 is also there in R. Right? So like that I want this. After that just multiply. 25 into 2. Right? Like that we have to multiply. A B square is also belongs to R. Clear? So therefore star is binary operation on capital R. Are you understand this? It is very easy problem. Once again I told you, give example when it's fail. Give example when it's fail. And it is true, just identify that element belongs to R and it is binary operation. Like that only our problems are there. Next, modulus function. A star B is equal to modulus of A minus B on which set? Z plus. Definitely it is a binary operation. Why? Because Z plus is a positive numbers and modulus is also positive numbers. Okay, so modulus of A minus B is always positive and it is belongs to Z plus. So therefore star is binary operation on Z plus. Only 2 lines now. Enough. One more question. Right. A star B is equal to A on Z plus, which is binary operation or not? It is a binary operation clearly. Why? Because A comma B belongs to Z plus is the condition. Take 2 elements from the set and I get that first element or second element. What happened? That is belongs to B only na. That is belongs to Z plus only na. Right? A belongs to Z plus, B belongs to Z plus. The result is either A or B. Whatever that is, both are belongs to Z plus only. Right? So therefore, star is a binary operation on Z plus. The first problem is completed. There are subparts in that. Next, second problem. For each binary operation, star defines below, determine whether it is a commutative and associative. Commutative and associative. We get similar definitions. In that material, you solve each and every problem. It is very easy. Then you can answer any question on binary operation. No doubt about that. Clear? Okay. This is also again A star B is equal to AB on Z. On Z. Definitely star is a binary operation. Why? Because A minus B on Z. It is not Z plus, right? In Z means it is a binary operation. But what about commutative and associative? First of all, you choose commutative. Commutative is very easy, right? Just reverse. Commutative. What happened? I want to take A minus A star B. What happened? A minus B. And B star A. B minus A. Now, these two are equal. What I want to say that this is equal. Just write equal and take which is commutative. Star is a commutative. This is not equal. Give one example. That is the most important. Here it is not equal. You say that it is equal. That is a wrong answer. It is not equal, give an answer. Again my answer, 3, 5. Right? 3 minus 5, 2. 5 minus 3, minus 2. So therefore, these two are not equal. Right? A star B is not equal to B star A. So therefore, star is not commutative on Z. Next, what about associative? They want 3 elements, right? So consider A star, B star, C. What is B star C? A star B minus C, right? Now, because I apply inner side of the star. Now, external, what happened? Consider this is B, right? This whole element is 1 now. A minus B, like that. So, A minus B minus C. Now expand. A minus B plus C. Right? Now what about A star B star C? Now expand this one within the brackets. A minus B according to the star definition. Right? Star C. Now consider this is A and this is B. A minus B minus C. So both are equal? No. Why? Because it is plus C equal minus C. Right? So therefore, A star B star C is not equal to A star B star C. Right? So star is not associative, not commutative on the operation A star B is equal to A minus B on a set Z, not Z plus Z. Right? For suppose this is a real numbers also, these two are not equal. Why? Because the elements 3, 5 belongs to a natural real numbers also, right? So here there is independent of this set. This relation is there. Must and should. It is not commutative, not associative. Set is anything, no problem. Why? Because it is LHS RHS properties. Whenever we get LHS RHS properties, there is no chance depending upon the set. There is the equality is there or not. That is only point. Now I choose another definition. And same problem. Second problem, right? Now, second problem. A star B is equal to AB plus 1 on Q. What is the meaning? A star B is equal to AB plus 1. Okay, consider this. A star B is equal to AB plus 1. B star A is equal to BA plus 1. Is it right? So, multiply these two plus 1 is the answer. Multiply these two plus 1. Multiply these two plus 1. Now, these two are equal on Q. Yes. Why? Because AB is equal to BA in Q. If you want, I will prove another way. A star B is equal to AB plus 1. Now, AB is a commutative, right? In Q, multiplication, right? So, 2 into 3 or 3 into 2. No problem, right? So, I want to write this is BA plus 1. According to my definition, BA plus 1. BA plus 1 is written as B star A. I consider A star B. I get B star A. So, therefore, star is commutative. Right? So, what about associative? A star B star C. So, A star, now what is B star C? BC plus 1, right? Right. Multiply with the two elements, plus 1 is the operation. Now, consider this is B. Total 1 is B, right? Total BC plus 1 is B. Now, what happened? Multiply these two, plus 1 is the answer. Multiply these two. A into BC plus 1 plus 1. Are you understand? Once again I repeat. A into B plus 1 is the my definition. A into B plus 1. Like that B, there is another number B, BC plus 1. Now A into BC plus 1 plus 1 according to the definition. Now simplify. ABC plus A plus 1. Right. Now what is another one? A star B star C. What is A star B? A star B is nothing but the definition AB plus 1, right? Star C. Now, consider this is A, this is B. Now what happened? A into B plus 1. Now simplify. A, B, C plus C plus 1. Both are same? No. Why? Because here it is A, here it is C. Right? So, star is not associative. Star is not associative in this. On Q. Star is not associative. Not associative in this. Right? Next. A star B is equal to A by B plus 1 on R minus 1. What is the meaning of this? R minus 1. That means total real numbers except minus 1. Why except minus 1? Because you have to put here B is equal to minus 1, we get infinity value. Infinity is not a number, it is a symbol. For that, denominator cannot be infinite, 0 cannot be 0, right? So for that, minus 1 is not belongs to that set. For that reason, they eliminate minus 1. Okay, good. Now, this is a commutative and this operation is associative. Satisfied or not is the question. Consider A star B. What is the meaning A star B? A by B plus 1. Next one, B star A. It is the meaning of B by A plus 1. Both are same? No. So 3 comma 5 is an example. Right. In this 3 by 6. Here 5 by 4. Both are not equal. The example is 3 comma 5 only. What about here? Associative. A star B star C is equal to A star B star C means B by C plus 1. B by C plus 1. Now, I want to expand this star also, this binary operation also. For that reason, A by B, right? A by B plus C. Here B is the total one. And what about A star B star C? A star B is nothing but A by B plus 1 star C. Now expanding of this, again A by B plus 1 by C plus 1. These two are not equal. These two are not equal. Therefore, star is not associative and star is not commutative on this relation on R minus minus 1 set. Second problem is over. Third one. Second problem is check whether the given binary operation is associative, commutative. And one of the most important problem in 2 marks questions. 1 mark is check whether binary operation. Both are completed. Now the extra problem sum are there, and I will explain that also. The operation is A cap B is equal to minimum of A comma B, and also I explained A join B, it is a maximum. Don't confuse. Here this can be treated like this, and the minimum, union, maximum, like that you can remember. Okay, I want to draw tables for this on this set 1 2 3 4 5. The set given 1 2 3 4 5. What do they want? Consider the binary operation either this or this. In your material only this is there. I can explain this one also. On the set defined as this is a minimum and this is a maximum. Write the operation table on the operations. Operation table they want. It is very easy. One, two, three, four, five. Again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The elements can be represented like this. This is as a matrices, okay? As a matrices we can take, this is columns. This can be taken as rows. My operation is, okay, meet. My operation is meet. Here, what is the definition of this? Minimum of A comma B. What is the table we get like this? Right. What is the table? This box consisting of this element corresponding this element. Is it right? So 1 meet 1. That means minimum of 1 comma 1. 1 only. Right. This box is nothing but the row 1 column 2. So now this box represents 1 comma 2 is the position in your matrix, right? Like that. 1 comma 2. So minimum of 1 comma 2 is 1 only. 1 comma 3, 1 only. Minimum element I want. 1 comma 4, 1 only. 1 comma 5, 1 only. Right? Now consider this. 2 comma 1, 1. Because which is the element minimum? 1. 2 comma 2. Change your element. 2. 2 comma 3. Don't write 3. Minimum element 2. 2 comma 4. 2 comma 5. Now 3 comma 1. 3 comma 2. Minimum element 2. 3 comma 3, 3 comma 4, 3 only, right? 3 comma 5, right? Minimum element I want. 4 comma 1, 4 comma 2, 4 comma 2 only, right? 4 comma 3, 4 comma 4, 4 comma 5. Now 5 comma 1, 5 comma 2, 5 comma 3, 5 comma 4, 5 comma 5. This is your table. I think, are you understand? I will draw another table with maximum 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think you understand better, right? So for that I wrote speed. What is the maximum? 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5. Why? Because 1 is minimum and the remaining all are maximum. That's why they get that one. Right? What is the maximum? 2, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you understand this step also? 2 is maximum up to 2 only. After that 3 maximum, 4 maximum, 5 maximum. 3 maximum, right? 3, 3, 3, 4, 5. 3 maximum up to 3 only. After that 4 maximum, 5 maximum. 4, 4, 5, 5 maximum. 5 is the maximum. There is no other element, right? In our set. This is the table. This is a maximum table. This is a minimum table. Alright. Now, one important point from this table. Once we have to draw this type of table, we are easily identify what is the identity element and what is the inverse of the element. This is very, very important. This is not in your syllabus, but they are asking about identity element and inverse element. For that, the table is most important, and this is also one of the JE bit or CET bit, like that. Okay. When the head row is repeated, when the head row, complete one, is repeated, that is your identity element. When repeated, here, the head row is completely repeat, right? Now, in this operation, here, 5 is the identity element. 5 is the identity element here. Right? Now, in this, there is any 5 is there, that is your inverse. No 5, right? So there is no inverse here. Inverse is not exist here. Why? Because we are taking any two elements, we want identity element. Is not there. A star B is equal to E. Then only that is called inverse. Here not there. Are you understand? What about here? There is only one, right? The inverse of 5 is 5. That's enough. Automatically identity element inverse itself only. Right. What about this? The head row repeated. That is identity element. What is head row repeated here? 1 only. So 1 is the identity element. And the inverse is also not there here. Why? Because in anywhere there is no 1. Right? So this is most important. Okay? Most important problem. In material is not there. Please note down this problem. Very important. Not in your examination. Because you know complex numbers, right? Fourth root unity. 1 minus 1 I minus I. This is the one. Multiplication is your binary operation. I think in physics you have 1 omega square also. These two are very important. Now I will conclude this. Now here multiplication 1 minus 1 I minus I. Note down. 1 into 1, 1 into minus 1, 1 into I, 1 into, because of multiplication 1 is the identity, because of addition 0 is the identity. Please remember these 2 points, it is very important. Once again I repeat, 1 is the identity element with respect to multiplication, 0 is the identity element with respect to addition, and 1 by A is the inverse element, right, in multiplication. Minus A is the inverse element in addition, with respect to addition. Inverse element with respect. These 4 points are very important. Next, minus 1, 1, minus I. I multiply with I into 1, I into minus 1, minus I into I square is nothing but minus 1 in complex numbers, right? I into minus I, that means minus I square, that is nothing but plus 1. Please remember that the elements which are belongs to this set only, not I cube by 4 like that. The elements which are belongs to this set only, that is my most important point. Minus 1 into I minus I plus I square minus 1 minus plus 1 minus 1. This is the binary table, right? Are you understand? When the hetero repeated, right? So 1 is the identity. Now calculate inverse elements. Here 1 inverse 1 only, minus 1 inverse minus 1 only. I inverse, where we get minus I inverse I, like that you remember. Okay, this one is homework for you. Same, I want what is the identity element, what is the inverse element of each element. Like that here the inverse elements is, I will round off this one, minus 1 itself only, but I we want minus I. For minus I, we want plus I. Right? These are the identity elements, like this. Write that all the remaining problems are similar. Last problem, I conclude with this problem. A comma B star C comma D is equal to A plus C comma B plus D on n natural numbers, right? This is commutative or not? Take this operation, right? What is the meaning of commutative? I want reverse order pair, just changing the addition property. C plus A plus B or B plus A, both are same. D plus B. Now this can be treated as, according to my definition, it is C comma D star B comma, what is the meaning? B comma D, right? So C comma D, A comma B. So therefore star is commutative and similarly associative. What is the identity element here? That is most important. Consider E1, E2 are the two identity elements. I want same element, right? A comma B. Apply the operation. So A plus E1 comma, right? B plus E2 is equal to A comma B. I want to simplify these two. I get E1 is equal to 0, E2 is equal to 0. That means I get 0 comma 0 is the identity, but 0 comma 0 is does not belongs to n. So therefore there is no identity element in this. Are you understand? So like this, there is a problems in LCM, HCM. LCM is nothing but just multiplication, A into B. LCM of A comma B is nothing but A into B, where A comma B are prime numbers, like that. And there is a compositive, take LCM method previously, okay? And HCF also, okay? And HCF and LCM are commutative as well as associative. That is a problem. Go through material, okay? The first chapter, relations and functions, are completed, right? If you have any doubts, definitely ask. I will explain each and everything once again. No problem, right? Thank you one and all.